You are seeking a path that can work for you to be more motivated and bring your life back to a shiny and luxurious lifestyle. And that is why you click on this tutorial. I will tell you that you are at the right place, and your time and money will be in control, and you will get a lot what you think. If you can watch what I will share with you, you will be surprised by how important this is, so kindly watch this.
Hi, my name is John Crestani. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you the secret to how I became a multi-millionaire. And if you don't believe me, just keep watching. Over 1,700 people every day become millionaires in America alone, and it's more than double that if you include the entire globe. Now, these are folks from all walks of life. Most of them are people just like you. You might come across them at a coffee store. You might walk past them at the grocery store. You know, they might just live down the street from your house. You know, you never know. But more people are becoming millionaires now than ever before. And if you stick with me, I'm going to show you the secret that's been my success and many of the other folks that are becoming successful and millionaires right now in this new economy. Now, before we get into the training, let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm qualified to be in front of you here today. Since 2012, I've made over $25 million in my online businesses. I've won a ton of awards for marketing and education and whatnot, but most importantly, I've helped thousands and thousands and thousands of other folks improve their lives and create their own online businesses in the process. And as you can imagine, this has just completely changed my quality of life from where I was before, I became an entrepreneur. And let me tell you how I did it so you can learn from my experience and apply it to your own life. Now, before I started my online business, I was totally fed up. 9-to-5 corporate slave, right? And in fact, it was more like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I had no life. I had no friends outside of work. I never made more than $40,000 a year, and that's barely enough to scrape by in a big city like Los Angeles. Now, I woke up to an alarm clock each day, which I hated. I spent over 2 hours each day commuting in god-awful LA traffic. I lived paycheck to paycheck, and on top of that, my girlfriend left me because, quote unquote, I wasn't going anywhere in life. And for me, that was just devastating. And it's fair to say that at that point, I just reached rock bottom. And out of complete desperation, I started looking for a way to make money on the internet. And it just seemed like a wild, endless goose chase for a while. I went down 100 different rabbit holes, different businesses trying to start, but I finally found some real training that actually worked. And more importantly, is I found a mentor, someone who's actually willing to help me one-on-one. I basically found somebody who was already successful running an internet business that I could learn from, and he led me on this path that just changed my life, not only financially, but it changed around my health, my relationships, really everything. And after following what I call my success path, I paid off all of my debt in 6 months, and since then I've generated over $25 million on the internet. I've gotten married, I had a couple kids, I moved houses, obviously. I bought a house and just generally turned my life around. The real secret to my success that other successful entrepreneurs I know is that we all found a mentor. That's somebody who was already successful in specifically what we wanted to do and was able to convey that experience so that, me and, the other people I know have done this, were able to quickly figure out exactly what works best and not do the things that don't work so that none of us waste our time and resources making those same mistakes. So if having great mentors is the real secret to becoming successful in the modern world, I'm sure you're probably wondering, where can you find a great mentor that will teach you what they learned along their success path? I wasted so much time and money on things that didn't work before I found a mentor, and over the years I've seen countless other people fail because they didn't have the right information. But don't worry about that, because it doesn't have to happen to you, and because today I'm going to give you the same opportunity that I had when I was searching for my new path in life. I'm going to give you everything that I learned on my journey so that you have a proven success path to follow like I did. I've learned so much along the way, but one of the most impactful things that my mentor taught me was the value of having my own business and working for myself to build my dream rather than working for somebody else to build their dream. Think about that, right? And if you want to be in control of your destiny and be able to design the life that you want, you need to be in control of your finances. And the best way to do that is by having your own business, because no one can fire you. No one can put a limit on your success. You aren't competing with your entire department in your company for a measly slice of like some raise budget for like an extra $2 an hour, right? That isn't even noticeable when, at the end of the year, right? You're getting access to the entire world economy. And your potential and your opportunity when you're working in internet business is truly unlimited. And that's why, as part of the process you're about to go through, I'm going to teach you the 3 online business models I use to become successful and can help you choose your business that's perfect for you, so that together we can build a personalized success path. And the best part about these business models that I teach is that all of this can be done from your laptop or your mobile phone, and you don't need any special skills, any technical skills, any previous marketing experience, or even any investment capital to get started. Seriously, all you need is the willingness to learn the skills that we're going to teach to do the work to become successful, and that I've been teaching these business models for years to people like you with no experience, no technical skills, who have gone on to have incredible success. Now, these are real strategies for real life. This isn't some sort of fairy tale, which means, you actually have to learn the skills we're going to teach you. You actually have to do the work. If you do the work, you can create an awesome life that you want for yourself. Now, I'm sure you're intelligent enough to understand, but my attorneys and the FTC require me to say this before we can go on any further, that just in case you had the wrong idea, and if you're the type that likes to read all the legal jargon, there's a complete income disclaimer below this video and at johncristani.com for your viewing pleasure. Now, if you're still here after hearing that creating the life you want actually takes some work from your side, then you may have what it takes to do this. And in case of that, I have some very exciting news for you. If you're a big dreamer like me, someone who's willing to learn the skills, do the work, here's the good news, is that it really is possible for you to create the awesome life you want for yourself and your family. Now, what is success for you? How will your life change when you hit that goal? What does it feel like? Who's around you? Where are you sitting when you're successful? How much money is in your bank account as a security blanket? How much property do you own, right? I want you to think about the feeling of having that all for a second, and just hold that and stick with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to give you a chance to accomplish that and join me. But first, I want you to know that I am for real, and that the people I've taught are for real, and their success isn't real. But instead of hearing it from me, I think it's much more important you hear it directly from some of my students.
Hi, my name is Brian Pfeiffer. Big shout out to John Cristani. I've made over $1 million in commissions from my home-based business.
Using John's program, I've been able to generate probably close to $1 million in additional income for myself.
Hey guys, my name's Tomomi, and I am a single mom in Tucson, Arizona, and I've been struggling to pay my bills, and now I have an internet business, and I'm so excited. I implemented what I learned in the program a week ago, and I've made several sales already. Within 2 days, I got my first sale. It is so easy to understand, and you get a lot of one-on-one attention if you need it. The community's great, and I totally recommend it.
Actually, my best month, I made over $130,000. So, and actually in that month, I was in Costa Rica with my fiance, and using John's methods, just automating my business, I was operating my whole business from my smartphone.
Now, the folks you all heard have one thing in common, is they all went through my 3-step training process, which shows the success path I took to generate over $25 million in business online and just transform my life, right, in every way. It's called the Success Path Training Process, and I'm going to show you how you can get access to it in just a minute. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about it, and I'm not going to hold anything back, because I want you to know exactly what to expect when you get access to the process. So stick with me here for a couple more minutes, and then you'll be able to jump right into the training, okay? So for starters, the Success Path, it's much more than a training program. It's a 3-step process that's designed to guide you through creating a personalized success path to properly equip you with everything you need to accomplish your full potential in life and start an online business. Now, step number one is called the entrepreneur orientation, and this training will introduce you to our core philosophy here and what it really means to be an entrepreneur. I'm also going to expose you to the real truth about entrepreneurship and why they don't teach it in school. And that, you know, even though you're 11 times more likely statistically to become a millionaire as an entrepreneur versus an employee. That's a real statistic. And I guarantee that after you see the stats and discover how powerful this success path really is, there's going to be no turning back. You'll be 100% convinced that not only should have been doing this years ago, but you should start right now. Now, step number two is called the Success Path Masterclass, and this is the 3-hour video training class that guides you through creating a personalized success path. It breaks down everything step by step, how to transform your life physically, professionally, and personally. Step number one of the training focuses on getting you ready to be successful by teaching you the foundational principles of creating just an awesome life. Now, I know a lot of folks will say, you know, John, I'm already ready to be successful. Just show me the step-by-step process of making money online. Right, and I get it. But the problem is if you dive right in now without setting up your business the right way, the chances are you won't build something that actually creates passive income and stands the test of time. And let me explain to you what I'm talking about. Now, for starters, you'll learn the 3 P's of success, which are physical, personal, professional, excellence. And I believe all of these make the foundation of just an awesome life. And I've spent years perfecting and teaching strategies for making improving your life just a real possibility. Now, the third and final step of the training is what we call the 90-day launch plan. And this is where we bring it all together and help you create a plan for how you can successfully launch the perfect business for you in the next 90 days. Guaranteed. Yeah, you heard that right. So when you complete the entire process, you'll have a new success path laid out that's personalized to you, and you'll also have a plan for how you can successfully launch your dream business with a guarantee that's like nothing you've ever seen before. Pretty amazing, right? Now, the step-by-step process I lay out for you inside the training is going to blow your mind. And when you get started today, you'll have full access to the Success Path training process. And the faster you get through it, the faster you will start moving down your path and reach your goals and take back control of your life, your time, your income. And many people have told me that the information inside this training was worth thousands of dollars to them. But don't worry, you're not going to have to pay that much today. In fact, when you hear how ridiculously low the price is for all of this, you're going to jump in and join us right away. But I've learned that in order for folks to actually take things seriously, they need to invest something into themselves, or else they'll never even log in or finish watching the videos. They'll never even check their email in some cases. So I'm not going to charge you $1,000 or $500 or even $200. I've got to at least charge you something. So simply click the button to get the Success Path process, and it's an insanely low price. You're going to get everything for a tiny one-time membership fee, and you seriously can't even go on a nice date for the amount of money for a plan to accomplish your goals. And I'm also going to throw in a ton of very special free bonuses to put on your Success Path experience and make it completely over the top. So first, I'm going to give you access to one of our success advisors. Most folks struggle to maintain healthy finances and healthy relationships and a healthy body because the reality is 24 hours a day just doesn't seem like enough time. And I get it. I used to be the same way. But I'm going to show you how you can create a balanced excellence in all areas of life, just like I do now. Then what I'm going to show you is how to create, or what I call the 3 legs of successful action, so that you know you're always doing things and moving closer to your goals. And finally, you'll learn the 3 phases of legacy, which is where you'll start thinking kind of like long term and thinking about your kids and setting up your kids' kids and so on. So let's get into things. Right after, you'll discover the actual business models that you can use to power your awesome life. And these are the 3 business models that I used to dig myself out of debt and go on to generate over $25 million in sales and income over the course of the last few years. And still to this day, I earn over half a million a month, and it powers my life.
Thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope this was helpful and works for you exactly if you want to learn more about this system. So watch the first link in the description of this video. And kindly don't forget to like this tutorial and share it on your social media accounts to help others too. Once again, thanks for watching and see you with another awesome helpful tutorial that will work more accurately and consistently.